What is up, guys? Fair and Unfair here.
Also known as Nick and Bobby.
But you'll never figure out which one's which.
Doesn't really matter.
As long as you know that he's fair.
He's unfair, but again, nothing matters.
In the end, nothing really matters, especially when Goblins is the theme of the day, as you can tell from our rage-filled arena today.
The one thing does matter to goblins.
Smash!
No, shiny things.
You're right.
And I think they like to eat chickens or some shit. I'm not totally sure about goblin diets.
And smash!
Also, if you've watched Goblin Slayer, there are a lot more things you can learn about goblins, but I'm not gonna get into that one. This is not the place.
And smash!
Exactly.
We're playing Goblins, so we smash!
Have you seen Goblin Slayer?
I haven't. I've seen like the first. I've seen the first episode.
That's all you need to see.
But I get it.
Okay, I was wondering if you're intentionally using that word repetitively.
I was just doing it because they smash. That's what goblins do.
Also, we just learned I have huge hands. Look at them. God, your hands are really big.
I just have a big head. But yeah, today we're going to be playing Goblins, and we're going to be smashing like Nigel Thornberry. Smashing!
Smashing, Deborah.
There you go. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, ring that little bell, do the hokey pokey, spin yourself about.
Maybe evaluate the size of your hands.
Yeah, just find yourself a camera.
And then while you're doing it, press the subscribe button.
With those big hands. Or small hands.
You can have little hands, it's okay. Unless you're,
yeah,
a certain Cheeto man.
Alright, let's go ahead and get into this deck tech, alright?
Alright, so we got some Gobbos today. I got Skirk Prospector, really helps out with the mana, sack any unnecessary dudes, because goblins really don't give a shit about each other. Got Fanatical Firebrand, early removal, it's 1 mana haste guy, and you just ping shit with it. Look at that guy, he likes fucking hitting things.
True.
Goblin Instigator, dude likes causing problems, it's in the name. It brings a buddy, causes problems. You can sack him to the Prospector, that's actually the most common thing to happen. You just sacrifice it to the Prospector. Power out this fat boy over here, but we'll get to him in a second.
Notably, with War Chief, Goblin Instigator is mana positive with Skirk Prospector, because you
That's
pay
true.
1 red for the Instigator and then get 2 dudes that you can sacrifice.
It's true. Math is fun sometimes, man. I mean, we'll get there. This guy's super inconspicuous. Super inconspicuous. Just hell value here. So you get to look at the top card of your library, you get to play all the shit from the top, you get to copy your... Really, Krinko's the only ability that you care about copy. Actually, you could also copy Skirk Prospector's activated ability.
Yep, and Fanatical Firebrand. If you want to sacrifice it.
Much less relevant. Much less relevant. We got our boy Willie over here, help ramping out the Krinkos and the Nuxus. Is it Muxus? Muxus?
Yeah,
Yeah, Muxus. Yeah, Willie likes having a party. He likes bringing his friends. Makes it really easy to bring your friends on turn 3.
Yeah.
Goblin Matron, it's one of everything. It's one of anything.
Yeah.
Whatever goblin you feel like you need, I wish I had this goblin here. And well, looky there. He can matronize your goblin for you.
Yeah, he's Muxus's numbers 5 and 6, or Skirk Prospector's number 5 and 6, because...
Pretty sure it's just Muxus sitting in the background there without his hat on.
True, that's what it is. It's Muxus.
I cannot prove otherwise. Goblin Chieftain, he's the chief. Well, chieftain-ish. He buffs your dudes, they get haste. What more could you want? Oh, I know. You could ask your goblins to cost less. And still have haste. It'd be cool if you buffed the guys, but I don't think you want all 3 on 1 card.
Yeah. This deck is more combo-oriented because of the fact that we're playing more War Chiefs than Chieftains. Being able to make our Muxus only cost 5 instead of 6 and Krankos cost 3 instead of 4 really powers out the combo aspect of just absolutely dominating board presence. Just trying to cast as many spells as possible.
Back when I played Goblins in Modern, I was on 8 Lords and 4 Goblin Grenades, and that was my whole strategy.
That's an excellent strategy as well.
We got Goblin Ringleader. I mean, you guys like looking and the top of your deck and drawing cards, right? That's what he does.
Yeah, he's just fuel.
Krinko, he's the boss. The boss of the mob. Honestly, this thing's really, really terrifying. Like, you get haste with one of these guys here. Krinko can come to the battlefield, immediately make like 5-6 bodies, which you can use as fuel with Skirk Prospector to just power out our Goblin King here. And the centerpiece of the deck. Like, look at him. He's literally got other goblins holding him up. It's just like, look at me.
It works because Skirk Prospector sacrifices tons of goblins to make Muxus available.
This is just like super flavorful, the whole deck.
It really is.
But yeah, you just look at the top 6 cards of your deck, put every goblin into play. You're probably just going to kill your opponent on the spot. I mean, It is very, very likely to just kill them on the spot.
It's very hard to whiff when you're looking at the top 6 cards of your library and putting every single goblin from there on the field.
You've never played Collected Company, have you?
I've tried.
A couple Castle Embriths to buff the board. I mean, very, very useful. 20 mountains because, red cards cost red mana.
Exactly.
In the sideboard, we got Tormod's Crypt for the graveyard strategies that we don't want to kill faster than we can kill them. We got Alpine Moon to deal with that pesky Field of the Dead because fuck Field of the Dead. Jim Palm Incinerator to get rid of those nasty blockers that you don't want in the way or problematic permanents in general. Don't ever aim this at a Phyrexian Obliterator. Don't.
Unless you have 5,000 goblin tokens on the field. And that's the only thing you have.
But then you'd have to sacrifice
every single one of the goblins.
Right.
But I'm saying if you only have goblin tokens on the field, you don't mind sacrificing those.
Right, but this is equal to the number of goblins on the battlefield.
Yeah. So all your goblins die. But that's fine.
I get a couple Chain Whirlers to knock out those little, the pesky ones that like to get in your way. We don't like them.
Like the mirror match.
Oh, yeah, I hate goblins. Man. Ruin Blaster, like blowing up lands. I know I hate Field of the Dead. Let's blow it up.
Yeah.
Ringleader.
Just more fuel.
Dude likes to draw cards. I mean, he looks like he likes to, lead rings.
Yeah. And then it's time
his buddies behind him look like they might kill him and steal his rings, but, that's a goblin thing.
True.
Speaking of trash, we got Trash Master here. Buffs your guys, and if you have any pesky artifacts in the way, which don't really exist that much in this format, then you can throw your goblins at them. Like,
well, I mean, you can bring it in against the Tempered Steel deck and just sacrifice a goblin token to blow up literally anything.
Oh, Tempered Steel exists.
Yeah, so does, if anybody ever wants to play Bant Historic and Historic, that's a really good card against that deck as well, being able to blow up the Ozolith.
Nobody will ever be that cool.
True.
But, yeah, he just loads the goblins into his little staff there and just, flings them at artifacts. Just breaks them.
Yeah.
Breaks them in half.
That's exactly what happens.
Alright, anyway, let's get into some games.
Alright, well, you're in charge.
I was born on a pirate ship.
Ibormello.
Ibormello, my old friend.
Abramello.
This looks like a hand. Is it keepable?
So, it really depends. We have the ability to be kind of aggressive with the Fanatical Firebrand and the Wily Goblin. And we have a turn 5 Muxus at worst if we draw lands. It's a slow keep, but it's worth it since we're in best of 3.
Alright, I was going to keep, so I'm glad you agree. I haven't played this deck yet. Frederick into Lily into Max.
Wow,
that is the worst possible draw, wasn't it?
Yep.
Come on, Willie.
Well, fortunately,
Max.
if they play any type of hand hate, we have enough extra Muxus just in case. If we draw Skirk Prospector, we get to play him though, which is sweet.
That's pretty fucking sweet.
Indeed. Skirk Prospector, Skirk Prospector. Well, I mean, that puts us one land away from getting it.
We're really fucking
Embereth.
close. Oh, damn.
Oh well.
You know I don't click well.
Elder Gargaroth, huh? Well, good thing Muxus is about to enter the battlefield.
Wow, you're a genius.
Yeah! So we want to find a Skirk Prospector and a Krenko. Wait, the
View battlefield. I wish we could have resolved those triggers in the other order.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. So I think it's a little bit more important to have a Prospector at this point, since we're not going to be able to play either one anyway. Well, we got everything we wanted in more. So
we just pass turn.
Yeah, we do pass turn.
Too many has vigilance.
I mean, that's fine. We literally just take 6. Like, we're at 20 still. We're representing lethal next turn.
How do we not have the
haste guy?
We don't have a haste guy, and we don't have the reduction guy, which is one and the same. But
yeah.
All right, Land of Water Visionary. I'm terrified.
So if we draw a land here, we actually want to go Skirk Prospector and a Muxus.
I agree.
Because we can just play literally every single spell in our hand with the Skirk Prospector. If the Muxus finds us any haste guy, Krenko powers out our entire hand. We can literally go multiple Muxus. Multi-Muxus.
That was my band name in high school.
Multi-Muxus?
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool band name.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It was actually Taco Bell Destroyed My Uterus, but you know.
I mean, pretty much the same name.
Allosaurus Shepherd, okay. Alright, we get to kill him this turn. It's fine, though. It's not hard.
They're at 12. They'll go up to 15.
Or they make it.
Gargroth gains you 3, right? Wait, they
think.
didn't attack? Hello?
Oh, my opponent is so bad.
Opponent?
Our opponent is so bad.
That's something we're going to play instead as well. Skirk Prospector and War Chief, because then we can play the Krenko for 3.
So
sacrifice.
we play this first?
Yeah, we do, because that's mana positive now. So now we
play the Krenko first?
Yep, and then hit autopay, and then just click on 3 goblins. Yep.
This is so annoying. Why can't I just click 4 of them, or 3 of them?
Then we tap Krenko and make 1 billion dudes.
Like 7. No, that's only 9. I'm kind of
then
surprised for
we
that.
play the. Yep, you know what's going on. Sacrifice the Muxus as one of the first ones, because we're Legend Rule.
No, they have haste. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. At this point, we're just trying to chain Muxus in order to get a Chieftain. So yeah, now we can play another Muxus for 4 of our Goblins. So the first thing we want to sacrifice is the first Muxus. We almost certainly have lethal here, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Why would you want to be safe?
Yep, and we're going to search for another Krenko.
This is so much fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is my kind of deck right here.
Opponent! Opponent, why?
Alright, so our opponent's on green stuff, so we can just...
Are they playing elves?
Yeah.
Bring these in.
And the incinerators too, probably.
2 of them.
We can probably drop the ringleaders.
Just the other matron?
Yeah.
They seem like filler cards anyway.
They are. They're good cards, but at the same time, they are fairly easily replaceable.
Well, time to start pillaging.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep this.
Let's blue this.
We're playing red, though.
Details. I wish I had an Arboreal Grazer. Oh, okay. It's just the same. Another land. How do you play 22 lands and have, what, 5 here?
Pretty. I mean, because by playing the game as us.
That's fair.
No, it's unfair.
Accurate.
Are they missing a land drop? They are missing a land drop. All right, so.
How? Oh! Oh!
Yeah. Yeah. Let's.
Oh! Come on, Willie.
We get to turn 3 Krenko.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Or do we just put Chieftain here, right? And that way we can play the Krenko next turn and activate it immediately.
Oh yeah, this one does buff your creatures. That's fair. Yeah, let's do that.
How?
Then it just attack with everything.
Yeah, why not?
Wobbuffet?
Wobbuffet!
Why not?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
I saw you looking at it.
I was like, wait, what?
I can still do something?
We like playing all of our cards. This is red, right? Preemptively, GG. Be that guy.
I'm never gonna be that guy because every time I try to be that guy, I end up getting my ass kicked.
Oh, I hate when people do it preemptively and then still win. It fucking makes me infuriated.
Agreed.
But when they say it preemptively and then you beat them, oh man, that feels good. All right, I think we won the game then.
Yeah, because I think we have nearly lethal on board at this point. If we draw a 1-drop, we will play it. Okay. Yeah, we just Krenko.
We just kill this, right?
Yes.
Or should
I think we attack first, though.
Yeah, they just attack, right?
And yeah,
Can we hold this back?
exactly. We don't want them to block the chieftain.
When we have 5 lands already, or 4 lands already, so it doesn't matter about the rest. Or it doesn't matter about Prospector, rather.
They're blocking with the Allosaurus Shepherd. Hello.
Alright, so maybe we just told the incinerator for a minute.
Yeah, we just let this happen. Like, we lose our Skirk Prospector, and that's it?
And then we can just hard cast the fucking Muxus if we draw it.
Well, we just tap Krenko and hit the attack button. Like, we have lethal on board.
Opponent, you were bad.
Like, that's not good enough.
Oh my god. Is this any target creature?
Well, we just play it as a creature.
I want to cycle it.
I guess that's fair, yeah, you can cycle it and kill the Arboreal Grazer. We have the extra mana for it, why not? Wow.
Opponent
Is dead. And, yeah, that's the reason why this deck is probably going to be banned.
Even on the bad draws, you just wreck them.
Yeah, honestly, this deck, in our, at least Unfair's personal opinion, really needs to be... It really needs to have Muxus taken out, because then it's more of just a... Still big hands.
Yeah.
Without Muxus, the deck is a lot more fair, and it can still just go off like you saw in that second game. Like, we didn't even have a Muxus, and we still just powered stuff out with Krenko and called it a game.
Glad they didn't have a Languish, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the Languish would have wrecked a Muxus. Like,
he said wrecked him.
Yeah, wrecked him. But no, against if you Languish a Goblin player, like when they have a full board, and then they just play Muxus on the next turn and kill you anyway, that's just not, like, that shouldn't be an available option for like, an aggro deck like that.
Reminds me of Old Standard.
Of Old Standard?
Yeah, languishing things and still dying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
While you still have a Siege Rhino on the field, so it survives through the Languish.
Yeah. And then occasionally you double Languish.
Yikes. What do you even try to kill? Just other opponent Siege Rhinos?
Yeah, multiple Siege Rhinos, and then you end up killing the Hangerback Walker that turns into like 7 dudes and kills you.
That is something that happens.
Oh, it happened a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a shorter video. I mean, we're playing a really aggressive deck, so it was either going to be a really fast win or a really fast loss. Seems like it was a pretty fast win.
Gobble gobble.
Yeah, if you're getting into Historic, this is a pretty decent deck to build. It only has a couple of rares. It has the Chieftains, the... what all does it have, actually? I think
it's
check
2
quick.
Chieftains, 4 Muxus, and then 2 Castle Imbrith.
And the Krenkos.
Oh, Krinkins are
8,
so
10,
10?
14, because Conspicuous Snoop. 16.
I keep getting those from drafts though. Like you just have to draft them. Like people just pass them to you. Nobody wants
True.
them.
There's 16 rares in the deck, but the deck, even if they get rid of Muxus, it'll still be a very powerful contender in the format.
Muxus, I barely use this.
That was a bad one.
Yeah, that was fucking awful. Not on my game.
On that note, don't forget to subscribe for more really bad jokes, as well as follow us over on Twitch, Twitter, and any other part of our social media.
But don't follow me home.
He lives close by. I don't know where you live, but he lives close by.
I live in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
I live here. This is my room. And this is the only place I'll ever live.
I think Kalamazoo's in Michigan. I'm honestly not sure.
I didn't even know that was a real place.
No, it's a real place. I just can't remember what state it's actually in.
Gotcha.
I think it's Michigan.
Probably. Alright, guys. We will catch you up here next week. And as I said, don't forget to follow us over on Twitch, as well as do all of the things that every YouTuber ever asks you to do.
Go slay some goblins.
Or be the Goblins. Be the Goblins.